My dear friends, Namaskar and good morning you. Today my topic is the failure of democracy in India and the remedies to reform it and to rebuild it. My dear friends, democracy is the spirit of Constitution of India and the main pillar of Constitution. Democracy means you have a right to cast your vote in favor of any candidate which you like, with free will, without any influence and without any pressure. Constitution has given you the right of vote. But if your vote has been purchased by any candidate or someone has pressurized you to cast your vote in his favor against your will, then your democratic right of vote, which has been given you in the Constitution, has been snatched, has been killed. Dear friends, it is very much harmful to the spirit of Constitution and against the system of democracy, because the democracy does not permit to sell and purchase of right of vote given in the Constitution of India. It drains the system of democracy. It drains the spirit of Constitution, because right of vote is in the constitutional right of every citizen of India. But no any party is giving respect to the constitutional right of vote, and no any party following the system of democracy, while the democracy is the spirit of Constitution and main pillar of the Constitution. I am sorry to say that each and every party has been involved in this dirty game of sale and purchase of votes of the voters unethically. Even the MP, MLAs are also available for the sale and purchase in the dirty game of politics in the market. When party does not succeed in getting the clear mandate in the election, but such party wanted to form the government, starts to purchase the MPs to form the government in the center, in matter of center, to prove the clear majority on the floor of the house. And if the matter of states, party starts to purchase the MLAs to form the government in the state to prove the clear majority in the house. However, each party involved in this dirty game of sale and purchase of the MPs, MLAs against the spirit of constitution. It ruins the spirit of constitution. It ruins the democratic system also. So, it is very much harmful to the democratic system in the Indian politics. It is very much harmful to the spirit of constitution. For example, Karnataka, where no party succeeded in getting the clear mandate to form the government. However, Kumar Swamy formed the government with the help of Congress, while there was no alliance of the party of Kumar Swamy with the Congress party before election. While the Congress party, Kumar Swamy were criticized the policy of each other party in election, during election, and after election, both party jointly formed the government unethically. Such step of both parties to form the government unethically is the murder of democracy, and it was a step against the spirit of constitution. Secondly, same happened in the Maharashtra also. There was alliance between BJP and Shiv Sena before election, but due to the greed of Shiv Sena, BJP no government was formed because Uddhav Thackeray, chief of the Shiv Sena, wanted to be the chief minister of Maharashtra, but BJP was not agreed with the Shiv Sena on this point. Leader of BJP wanted to make the chief minister from their own party. In this clash between BJP and Shiv Sena made the alliance with the Congress party and NCP and formed the government with the help of NCP and Congress unethically. Same situation was created in Madhya Pradesh also. In 2018, Congress got the mandate in Madhya Pradesh and formed the government of Congress. Kamal Nath became the chief minister of Madhya Pradesh, but Congress leader Jyotiraditya Scindia revolted against the Kamal Nath government and left the Congress party with his group of MLAs and joined BJP. However, government of Kamal Nath came in the minority and could not prove the majority on the floor of the House. However, government of Kamal Nath fell down and BJP party has played the dirty game against the Congress government in MP. However, the BJP ruined the system of democracy and ruined the spirit of constitution also. After that, in the election of Haryana, what happened in the election of Haryana Assembly. BJP could not get the mandate in the Assembly election and got only 40 MLA seat. JJP got the 10 MLA seat in the Assembly election. BJP talks to Dushyanth Chautala and purchased the all 10 MLAs of JJP to form the government. Dushyanth Chautala sold the 10 MLAs of his party and got the Deputy Chief Minister seat against the sale of 10 MLAs, while the both parties criticized the policy of each other party, and there was no alliance between the BJP and JJP before the election. However, both parties jointly formed the government in Haryana unethically. People of Haryana were against the BJP and doesn't want to give their votes in favor of the BJP. But after election, BJP has purchased the MLAs from the JJP and formed the government unethically. However, BJP and JJP formed the government against the will of the people, and voters were cheated by the Dushyanth Chautala, and this dirty game of sale and purchase of voters and MLAs were played by the BJP and JJP, and their democracy was murdered by BJP and JJP jointly. However, all the events stated previously in my speech proves that no any party gives the respect to the spirit of Constitution. No any party is following the system of democracy. Each and every party has been involved in this dirty game of sale and purchase, the right of vote. MPs and MLAs are also available for sale and purchase in the horse market of the politics. However, each and every party ruined the spirit of Constitution, ruined the system of democracy. Democratic atmosphere has become very critical and in pity position. Each and every party is responsible for this negligence of the wrong practice in the politics. I am of view that it is required to save the democracy system in the interest of nation. It is the duty of every citizen of India to rethink, to rebuild the system of democracy. I have decided to create the democratic system atmosphere in the country in the interest of nation. So we have formed the party Bharat Loktantra Raksha Party, and doors of party will remain always open for the person, for the citizen of India who wanted to give the suggestion and ideas and thoughts in the interest of democracy and in the interest of nation also. Rich ideas of every citizen of India will be accepted to save the system of democracy. It is the duty of all of us to save the democracy of India. Each and every party, everybody is invited in the party who wants to serve the country honestly. Thank you very much for listening me. Patiently. Namaskar, good morning, Sabba Khair, Jai Hind, Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan.